In the labs.
It's not just one lab, it is multiples.
And we're live. Welcome to Hero Report number 23 for December the 2nd of 2020. This is, without a doubt, the biggest, baddest, longest, most detailed, and killer hero report that I've ever put together.
No way. Like, seriously, a couple weeks ago was amazing. Like, you mean you go topping that one?
We're leveling up. We are leveling up. Yes. There is so much. I mean, I probably put 6 to 8 hours into this presentation. There's so much to share with you guys.
I tell you what, when he was finished, I saw the joy and the pride in his eyes, and there was like one Joel tear.
Just a little tear.
Yeah.
So let's get started because you guys are going to be settling in for a while. This is going to be everything you wanted to know about Blockchain Heroes 2, but weren't afraid to ask. Here's the agenda. I couldn't even list out the agenda because there's so many things. So we're just going to jump right in.
My mind's blown already. There's more?
Yeah, there's so much more. Let me check and make sure we are properly streaming. Yes, we are. So those of you that are watching on the YouTubes, Periscope, Facebook, DLive, Theta, if you want to actually join the community and be in here with the rest of the 70 plus people that are here now, you got to join our Telegram, t.me/BC Heroes. And in there, you'll get the link. We don't want to just open it up to everybody. You got to come to our Telegram, join the community, and then we'll give that to you. t.me/BC Heroes. First, Travis, I want to recognize one of our own here, Apprentice Artist. I don't know if he's here tonight with us, but he posted this piece of fan art of Disciple on Twitter today.
Yeah, I was blown away when I saw this, and because does Disciple have blue hair? I don't know.
This is fan art. You could do whatever.
I was like, what? No, she doesn't have blue hair. She's not a crazy person. You can always identify crazy people by like how bright their hair is. That's kind of just a rule that I have.
That's not nice.
I love this mask though. This mask actually needs to be a thing. I think we need to sell them.
Right.
Like,
really good. So good job, Apprentice. Yeah.
That is amazing. I was blown away by that. That should be an NFT in itself.
It's beautiful, and it might be. You never know.
Yeah.
Could happen. So let's talk about the state of the megaverse right now. Here's the numbers from last night. 85.23% of our packs have been opened. Exactly 2,000 Titan packs out of 2,500. 80% of Titan packs are officially open.
That's awesome. And just so you guys know, I opened up a couple of hero packs, and well, the Electric Genesis, I still don't have it. So
it's still not dropped. 1,346 hero packs, probably a few less than that because if Travis opened, I took this last night. So your chances of getting Electric are now 1 in about 1,340 something.
Yeah.
So there you go. Good luck. May you get one. If you haven't claimed your decks yet, please do. Claimheroes.com. Will Armstrong said his 2 finally showed up, the 2 that he thought were lost. So now he's got 4 decks.
Nice. Yeah, don't be a deck. Don't be a deck. Claim your decks.
Claim your decks. I want to ship them out to you guys and get them into your hands. So do that. All right. We have a new partner to announce and a new partner card. And this is really cool because Travis and I have been following a project for more than 3 years now. We were both involved in the ICO back in 2017, and that project was called Electronium. They now have over 4 million wallets installed on people's devices. And we are pleased to have with us today Mr. Jonathan Marriott with Electronium. I'm going to pull this down so we can see Jonathan. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hi, guys. Thanks for inviting me along.
Yeah, man. And it's like, what is it, midnight in Britain?
Yeah. I'm fighting myself not going to sleep at the moment. But
okay,
no,
good.
I'm excited to be with you guys.
If you do fall asleep, we'll just throw things at you.
That's true.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about Electronium.
Sure. So Electronium, as you said, started off in 2017 with an ICO. Our aim with Electronium was to give cryptocurrencies to the masses. It made cryptocurrency accessible to anybody at the time. You had to be kind of geeky to be into crypto. You had to be a techie. You had to know how to mine, and you couldn't really get hold of cryptocurrency back then. So what we did, we launched a mobile application, which was a wallet, but also a mobile mining system, and you could effectively pseudo mine up to $3 worth of ETN every single month. And what this did was it got cryptocurrency into the hands of people, and that's how we saw massive growth, and we now have over 4 million wallets. But we've gone much further with that. So our next stage was to introduce ways in which people could spend that cryptocurrency. So we have, as you can see there, you can now earn and spend in over 190 countries. So one of our largest in-app purchases are mobile airtime and data. So people can literally spend their ETN directly with mobile operators and top up their airtime and data. We've got electricity in 5 countries. We've got coming soon, we've got food, building materials, medicine, pay TV, loads coming. And what this has now enabled us to do is launch our first real platform where people can truly earn cryptocurrency, and that's anytask.com. So with anytask.com, what we're enabling people to do is to start selling digital services online for the very first time without any need of having a bank account. All they need is an Electroneum wallet. And what this does is you and I could go onto the Anytask website right now, and we could hire a logo designer, a video editor, an NFT creator, and we would pay with our debit or credit card normally. But what happens is when the work is done and then approved by the buyer, the seller will receive payment in ETN. So that means literally anybody anywhere in the world, whether they've got a bank account or not, can now start selling services on Anytask. Anytask is just like Fiverr. You can literally buy dozens of different types of services. And what we are showcasing today is something that you could potentially do with Anytask. I don't know whether you want to take this from me, Joel.
Yeah, we'll get to. I appreciate you giving the background. What's really cool about this is that Electroneum has a and because we are advisors for Electroneum and on the advisory council with Wax, we've set up a call to bridge the two. This Friday, Wax is going to be speaking with Electroneum. We're going to be part of it because there's, with Anytask being such a great repository of talent, why should people use Fiverr and Upwork anymore? In fact, we're using, Travis is working with an Anytasker right.
This is true.
For this set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got them. We're working on a component of it that you guys don't even know about yet because we haven't told you, because that's on page like 97 of this 14,000 page deck tonight. We're on page slide 3 right now.
So, but in order to introduce the Electroneum community to blockchain heroes, their team went to Anytask and they got a tasker to create a brand new hero card, which we are now showcasing, and his name is Electroman. Get him, there he is. Do you want to talk a little bit about Electroman, Jonathan?
Yeah, sure. So Electroman, if any of you know Electroneum, the founder and CEO is a chap called Richard Ells, and Electroman is physically, well, at least in the facial area, is based upon Richard Ells. And what the kind of basis behind this was somebody who is somewhat Superman-like, who was sent to Earth as a baby and was trained to help connect people around the world. We live in this, this connected world nowadays, but there are so many societies out there that are so disconnected from us. You know, we live our daily lives with banking and with many opportunities that are available to us that so many other people around the world don't have access to. So the job of Electro Man is to unite the world and ensure that everyone has equal opportunities.
Right. And so the notion here is that there's a lot of people that are going to be making NFTs. Some of you want to make NFTs, and we're going to recommend that you use AnyTask to do that. I don't have the back of the card uploaded here, but the credit, there's a link to the artist if you want to actually use him to do your stuff. And just, if we were going to ballpark, Jonathan, how much would this card cost to make this illustration?
You can literally go onto AnyTask now and find the guy. It's an incredible Brazilian artist by the name of Neto Robato. And like Joel said, it's on the back of the card. So when you receive it, take a look. And we actually got the initial sketching, illustration, and colorization for about $35. But he then animated it for us, which you'll see shortly.
You just blew. Oh man, you got rid of the secret. Oh.
It's Domo Arigato Neto Robato.
I'm really sorry.
So,
but yeah, so the you could go to him right now and get what you can see here for about $35. If you want to animate it, you're looking at $70 in total,
which is still a really good deal. So part of what we're going to be connecting Wax with Electronium is that we could see Electronium having a category for creating and selling NFTs on the site. And Travis and I are prepared to make some tutorials that can go on the Electronium site and introduce this whole market to making NFTs. And so the reason that we're working with them on this particular one is, yes, you'll all have a chance to get one of these in a random variation, but they're going to be sending their audience to come sign up to get one of these cards. And for the majority of them, they're going to be introduced to Wax for the first time. So let's look through them. Here's the common. There's the uncommon Electroman, the comic style. There's our rare Electroman.
He looks a little Chinese on that one. He's like, his eyes just disappeared.
So that would make him a Rectroman?
I don't know.
That didn't come out quite right.
That didn't.
I'm a recto man. I had too much Viagra.
There's the epic. And there's Papow, there's the legendary. And then finally, what Jonathan was referencing is this mythic card is different. It doesn't have the same feel as our traditional mythics because the tasker created this. Look at that. That's some cool badassery right there, huh?
Definitely unique.
So there's a sign up form right
there. It is blog.bcheroes.com/Electroman.
Mm-hmm.
You cut out a little bit, Mr. Joel Com.
What's that?
You cut out a little bit, at least for me. I don't know if anybody else.
Sorry.
Cut out.
That's because my internet connection is unstable. Yeah, I probably should have rebooted my router. It's been a few weeks. So, Jonathan, anything else you want to say about this?
No, I mean, this has been a tremendous opportunity to work with you guys. So we really appreciate you welcoming us into the community and accepting Electro Man. And I would love to extend an invitation out to anybody on this call. If you'd love to start creating your own cards or own series, feel free to get in touch with me directly. I'd love to chat through, see what we can do with you, see if we can help out in any way. You can follow me on Twitter. You can DM me on Twitter at JJ Marriott. It's 2 R's, 2 T's.
2 J's.
Yeah, just get in touch.
2 J's, 2 R's, 2 T's. Jonathan, thanks, man. You're welcome to hang out here for the meeting or go to sleep if you need to. No.
I'm going to hang out.
Well, we appreciate it. All right. So you guys can go sign up at blog.bcheroes.com/Electroman.
Yeah. And big round of applause for Jonathan for staying up so late. He normally goes to bed like 6 p.m. So he's going to have jet lag tomorrow.
Right.
Thank you.
Speaking of jet lag, Travis, you're just back from a couple days back from Eastern Europe. How you feeling?
I got 0 jet lag.
That's good. That's good. Usually going is not bad for me. It's coming back. That's the pain.
Yeah, but I figured out a strategy is I sleep just a little bit the night before, and then whenever I fly, then I'll just sleep on the plane, because that was a 12-hour flight from Istanbul to Chicago, and I think I slept 8 of it.
Well, we're glad that you are wide awake, my friend. So this is great fun because, as you have probably familiar with before, Travis and I are both co-founders of Dust, not the NFT, the cryptocurrency, which is mineable in our Telegram and over 100 other Telegram mines. They now have over 4 million Tex IDs for Dust. It's growing very quickly, and we're looking forward to having Kurt Braggett on the show in the on Bad Crypto in the not too distant future. And we have created a set of simple stickers that you could purchase only for Dust. A few days ago, we put Bitcoin Bro up spontaneously, and today, in about looks like 10 minutes from now, there's 50 of these that'll be available, one per person. 500 Dust is the cost to get one of these. None have been minted yet. They'll be minted in order that you grab them. So nifty.deals/wick will take you there. In fact, I need to log in with my wallet because I want one, damn it.
Yeah, I actually had a hard time trying to get the Bitcoin Bro one. I don't know how long those took to go away, but
you shouldn't have had a problem with that.
It was weird. Like the thing would pop up and then it would do something wonky and then it wouldn't let me, and it gave me an error. But they're working on it. This is new stuff here. I think this is cool. So I don't know, when we did these Dust giveaways, some of you guys got like 7,500, 10,000 wax. Well, the numbers on those have gone way down. Like Joel and I each returned like 99.5% of our tokens to the dev pool. And so we have way less. And so if some of you got some of those bigger chunks of Dust, that's like, you might end up having quite a little bit when we're giving that Dust away.
8 minutes, 56 seconds. This will go live if you want to have this page up. And if you have some Dust in your wallet, you can get one of these Mr. Wick stickers, nifty.deals/.
Sweet.
Wiki. All right. Into the meat of and there's a lot of meat here. This is like a Dagwood sandwich, if you know what that means. This is like, there's a little bit of bread, but then there's just piles of meat on here. So it's about to get meaty, and we're going to release every detail that we're aware of. We're going to start, though, with a couple reveals. Last week, we showed you Mina Shahi and Encrypt Keeper.
Yep, there it is. Mina Shari, Encrypt Keeper. You got a villain and a hero there. You got a little glitchy.
Zach, tell us about Doc.
So Doc, it's believed that he is either an impersonator or somehow the individual named Francois Duquesne. He was a controversial physician from 2 centuries ago in the Blockchain Heroes universe, and he was famed for his efficacy in aiding the poor populace of a devastating plague. But he was also derided for his seemingly manic obsession with curing said plague. First-hand accounts of his presence included strange speech patterns and psychotic fixation. But bizarrely, someone who explicitly claims to be Duquesne has joined on with the heroes, proving his worth through a combination of rigorous spirit and talent in blockchain alchemy that rivals the heroes' brightest minds. Administration is nonetheless keeping a very close eye on Doc, ensuring no sort of unhinged episode jeopardizes BCH operations. He's keenly aware that he is closely monitored, but insists that he is merely here to, as he says, cure the plague of tyranny, which disquiets the soul of man.
And this, you might say, what's up, Doc? Well, this is up. Oh my gosh, I love this hero so much. So cool. Now, what's firing out of his gun there?
What he has there are syringes that are filled with his own liquid concoctions crafted through mixtures of blockchain energy.
Are you sure they're not COVID vaccines?
I am positive they are not COVID vaccines.
Because then maybe he'd be a villain.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I love this card. I love everything about him. I love the action. I love the syringes. I love the alley that he's running through. I love the cobblestone streets, the whole plague doctor.
Yeah, he's got that bubonic plague doctor thing going, but also kind of looks Spy versus Spy.
Yeah,
I think somebody else said that too down there in the chat.
Little Mad Magazine reference. So there's the common Doc. Here is the uncommon. Next up is our rare. It's almost, if you look down here, it's like the syringe is almost hitting a bullseye here.
Very close.
Nice. You meant to do that, didn't you?
I don't know. They can either confirm or deny.
Here comes the epic sketch. So good. The colors on this are just beautiful. And here comes the legendary. Look at that rainbow of explosion.
Colors that are so influenced by the colorful syringes really make this one.
And then finally we have our mythic. Nice. And of course, a sticker to get stuck with. So there's a hero reveal. Next up is a villain. And you guys saw a sticker of this last week if you happened to catch it. But let's go ahead and talk about the Swarm.
The Swarm's one of my favorites. So scam beasts have existed in the Blockchain Heroes universe since the dawn of time. But this particular species was discovered shortly after Genesis' disappearance. The swarmlings have a tendency to devour anything and everything they can get their maws around, though it's primarily information that they're after. And they particularly enjoy consuming data, which renders electronic devices most endangered by their endless hunger. They tend to attack in large swarms because if they successfully compromise 51% of a settlement's infrastructure, they will repurpose it, and you will end up with many, many, many more of them.
So I'm going to show it to you here in a second, but when Zach was creating this, he said if there was one character in the new set that we would want to see turned into a plushie, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Swarm.
That's my favorite.
Are they not amazing? They're kind of like...
Those would be good little dog toys. Like, you know, you kind of tease your dog with it.
Yeah. Aaron, would Rufus want to play with the Swarm toy?
It looks like that plant from the little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me, Seymour. Yeah. So, but you know, you see the three, but look at all of them behind. There's like so much going on here because they are a swarm. That is our common card.
Yeah, and I love the entomology of this one, Zach. When Zach came up with the lore on this one, this is like sort of represents the 51% attack.
I really like to conceptualize them as basically a force of nature that is a result, a price for the advantages of blockchain technology. And so they're not themselves evil, and there's a lot of sort of mischief going on there. They're innocent, and they can only just help to devour everything that they can get their hands on.
Hey, Will, do me a favor and email that to Bad Crypto Podcast so I don't lose that. He says there's a site where you can send drawings and they'll create plushies for you. Chris says they're like the cavity monsters from the dentist's office when I was little. Remember, take care of your teeth or they'll go away. So there's your uncommon, and then here's your rare street art version. Oh, it says the collector on the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Oops.
I like it. Looks like he's hurdling them. He's all like, I'm gonna jump over you.
Trav, you make a note of that.
I'll make a note of that.
All right.
Error card.
Also on the epic.
Probably on the rest of them. We'll see.
Maybe. So there's the Nega sketch.
Oh, that's cool.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, how are you guys?
I know that voice. And then the legendary. Again, excellent use of color.
Oh, it's purple. I love that.
They're so cute. I just want to hug one. And finally, the mythic pulse. Sounds kind of like a lightsaber. And finally, the sticker. 1 minute, 30 seconds till the Mr. Wick sticker goes on sale for dust. Okay, last week we revealed this collector's edition card to you in case you missed it, the Data Avenger.
Make something very similar to this. This is actually an old render I made, and the bullet we'll be making will not be this exact bullet. Or
Mute load Master Rock.
And now, here is the new collector's edition card. The Creatrix is back.
Ooh.
What's she doing? Creatrixing. Love it. Hope you guys like that one
You know,
too.
that's kind of like a scarf, but if you look at it, it's not really like a scarf. It's just like a weird thing that just comes out of her shirt.
It's fashionable.
She's a trendsetter.
Yeah, she was on the runway somewhere.
Quote unquote.
So there's the Creatrix, and why not one more? Let's take a look at the new collector's edition card for Dynamic Defiant.
She does like a little moonwalk spin thing. He's all like, watch this. I'm going to stop the bullets and do a little spin.
It's bullet time. Stop. Bullet time.
All right, there you go. Just get those bitch ass bullets out of here.
There will be 10 of these completely in the set for these, and the thing just went live. So I'm grabbing me a Mr. Wick sticker. I was nowhere near first. Wow, they're going like already down to 37 left. All right, so while you guys are buying those up, last week we showed you the collector's edition trophies, and we brought up Genesis, and somebody was like, his face is probably a little light. So I heard your requests, and now he's more in the shadows. More like the card.
That's true. It looks like the Bitcoin kind of changed a little bit. A little darker.
Might be. Yeah, it's kind of like chocolate Bitcoin now. So this week, ready to see Silver Scientist? Here he comes. Ready or not?
Ooh, Data. He makes Data sexy.
Give him a couple loops there. Get a good look at him. His manly pose. He's ready to chuck some Data in your face. Again, there's going to be 10 of these in the set. And here is one of the most anticipated ones, Mr. Wizard.
That's sweet.
You guys can unmute and sound off and like how badass that is if you like.
Yes, that's super sweet. I will agree.
That's badass.
I fucking need that one.
He's got his glowy blue flame ball.
Hey, great job on the wand.
Look at also that when he turns around the back of his hat where there's holes and it's tattered in it. And you can kind of see through them.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nice little touch. I mean, the artist here is fantastic. And he's, we now have all 10 of these created.
My. That
is he's ready to take on Gandalf right there.
Right. Look at his sleeve too. Like the fabric that's kind of resting there inside.
Yeah, that's sleeves. Like the blood from like his like opponents that he took over, that he destroyed. Probably not. It's probably not that.
Maybe not. So now I want to share this with you guys, and this is actually going to be a surprise to Travis and Zach and everybody as well.
What?
Nobody's seen this yet.
You got shenanigans.
I got shenanigans to show you because this is not something that can be promised yet. Okay. This is not something that can be promised yet, but I've been working on some stuff, and I'm going to share my iPhone with you guys. Tell me if you can see this.
You know what's coming.
I see a calculator.
It says loading model, move around to detect a surface. Okay, there's a surface.
Bonus points to anybody who can guess what you're about to see.
Can you guys see this?
I see loading model.
That's all you see.
Are we about to see this trophy? Oh, dude, the trophy's sitting on a desk.
Can you see it or not?
Yeah, I can finally see it. Yeah, part of it's showing up. Felonious. It looks in reverse.
It's reversed to you?
Yeah, he's in reverse.
How's that?
Oh, there he is. Look at that. Are you shitting me?
So I'm walking around my room here. There's this is a 3D model of the character here.
What?
Zoom in. We could like.
Does he move around or does he stay in one place?
Well, you pin him in place basically.
Oh, I see.
But
dude,
how cool is that?
It looks pretty cool. It probably looks way cooler on your end because it doesn't have that lagginess to it, but that was pretty badass.
Yeah, so this is still conceptual. And, the idea here is that if it's possible, and I don't know that it is in the 2 weeks we have left, I'm talking to some people that understand this stuff. If it's possible to attach the model to the NFT and IPFS, I will. If that's not possible, we'll find some way in the future that if you're holding this NFT, that somehow we'll be able to deliver you, maybe in its own NFT, we'll deliver the model, because AR is going to be a big deal. And
AR plus blockchain plus crypto is going to be even cooler. So that's like a combination. Some pretty amazing stuff. I can't believe I haven't seen that at all. So nice job, Mrs. Shalor Joel.
Little magic for you guys right there.
Man.
Everybody wants us to be able to use them to battle each other.
Right. That'd be super fun. Listen, you guys, the reason I played Friends at the beginning is because this launch is about two things. It's about giving you guys, the fans, a badass product that you're just going to be delighted to collect and buy, sell, trade. But the big initiative on this, the overarching thing, is that we want to be the ones to solve the problem, to onboard our friends, our family, our associates into this. And so the success of this and the Wax blockchain going forward is just as dependent on you as it is on us doing our part, which
we can just guarantee because here's the thing, you guys have trust in us at this point. We've not only have we done series 1, but we did 6 different things in 1.x updates along the way, which was free community, just sort of fun, engaging activities along the way. Now we're at 2.0. The trick now is like, let's get as many people on. We're going to build a badass product that your friends will have fun opening. And your job is go find your friends and show them how cool this shit is.
And if you don't have any, make some. One more.
For your friends. If you don't have any friends, just buy some friends around here.
Yeah, buy them. Go on Facebook and buy friends, or Twitter. Yeah. We talked last week about the third collector's edition, are the great moments. Of course, here's some pieces of Blockchain Heroes history and video. And we revealed the Vortex video to you last week. This week we have for you the Forge. And of course, these cards will have text on the back that references the activity of what took place. And they're going to be super rare. So with that, let's get into the plan for the release. This is going to happen in 3 phases, friends. First, phase 1 is fans. Phase 2 is friends. And phase 3 is fun. See what I did there? Little alliteration for you. Fans, friends, and fun. Let's walk through all 3 phases. This is all very strategically put together with the end goal in mind of serving you guys first, bringing in new people, and then serving those people. What's funny, Travis?
No, man. Strix said 2 funny things today. He just said, "Oh man, you effed us."
I did. I effed the crap out of you right there.
That was good.
That was awesome. All right, so phase 1. First of all, for those of you that were in tune with what happened on Black Friday, we did a spontaneous thing. We offered up pre-sale packs, 20% of the supply of the phase 1 supply were offered. and they sold out in 12 minutes.
I know I missed that.
If that gives you an indication of how quickly the whole thing is going to happen. We announced it like the night before, and then it happened. So most people, weren't even around to know it was happening. I think about 120 of you got to participate in it. If you're upset that we didn't give you enough warning, it's because we didn't know. We just did it.
No, literally, Joel was like, "Hey, dude, how about we do this?" And I was like, "Well, why would we not want to do that? I guess we can." That's like delivering a little extra delight.
Yeah. So we discounted for these. It was $395 for the 1,000 Heroes, $23.95 for the 300 Titans, and $42.95 for the 200 Galleries. And those are just NFTs. They're non-transferable because we didn't want them showing up on the market and confusing people. You hold them like you would hold a Nifty box, and on the day of the sale, we will do an airdrop of official packs to your account. You can keep these if you want to. You can burn them, but don't burn them yet. You got keep them until you get your airdrops. Otherwise, you won't get your airdrops. So, phase one, fans. A limited number of packs, and we told you how many. We're going to go through each one again so you know. This will be for the fans. We are going to pre-mint all of these packs. So number 1 through, let's say there's 5 mythics. Number 1 through 5 of each hero and villain mythic will be in these packs. Number 1 through 1,200 or whatever it is of the actual count of commons. They're going to be in these packs, and they will be totally randomized. So there's no hurry to open packs. You don't have to race to open packs to get the low mints.
That was one of the biggest things in earlier things is that, when these earlier releases is like somebody would go to buy them and then boom. And you got like, 20 number 1 mints. One person got all those.
Right.
And so we heard so many comments and just said, if we could enhance this way, please let's do that. Now I know some people are like, yeah, I want to get the low mints because it's a fun race, but this is just a more fair version. Yay, socialism.
So pack grips will be fun. As JG just said, everybody can take turns. It's not a big hurry. You can breathe. There's not that pressure. Now there might be some other mechanics that might cause you to move things along, but the mints will not be that particular mechanic. Okay.
Did you just do some foreshadowing?
I did. I foreshadowfied.
Shit.
You will also have slightly better odds of getting CEs. We want, phase one is all about fans. And so the things we're doing here are to serve this portion of the community first. We know these are going to sell out fast, and we want to make sure you guys, all the low mints are going to be in there. The odds of the collector's editions are just a tiny bit higher in these than they are in the next phases. Also, here's a really special bonus for you guys. All of the secret 1-of-1 cards are going to be in phase one. All of them. There's going to be 40 secret cards, heroes and villains, 1-of-1s. They will all be pre-minted, and they will appear in phase one packs.
Wait a second now. So now you just told them it's not a secret.
Secret's out.
So, okay.
Cat's
we
out
don't have any
bag.
secrets. We have no more secrets. I guess we're done. Wait, we're only on slide 45?
Yeah. Shut up and let me keep going. So those secrets that means, in the friend packs, there's not going to be any secrets. This is something that's totally different for the other phases. You guys get them, right? Here's the other thing that's going to be exclusive. There will be, just like in Electric Genesis, a 1-of-1 hero and a 1-of-1 villain in its own variation. And those also will be found only in the phase one packs. So now we've given you, if you didn't have enough reasons already to snap these up as quickly as you can, there you go. Low mints, better odds, all the 1-of-1s are in there. This is what it looks like. Travis, we still need to do a design so that we can designate these different, but there will be on the pack, it will say pre-mint. This way, people will be able to tell the difference between a pack that might have low mints in it and one that doesn't if you sell them on the secondary market. It'll say specifically in a better design than what I've done here.
Well, it's actually since there's 3 sales, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, but we'll just differentiate those in some way for sure.
Well, 2 and 3 won't matter because they're going to be the same pretty much.
Okay.
I think. Couple things to be worked out math-wise. So the hero packs with Disciple on the front, the pre-mints are 5-card packs with bonus % chances of additional drops. These are the only packs that will include the collector's edition videos. Only the hero packs. There are 5,000 total packs. We sold 1,000 on Black Friday. Approximately 800 are going to be dropped to Nifty Box members as part of their membership. Kings get 5 packs each. Stars get 2 packs each. That leaves only 3,200 packs that are going to be for sale on December 15th from phase 1, and they're $4.95. Class cards are back, gang, but they're back with a different face. Mr. Travis Wright has come up with a really cool look. Zach has come up with, how many categories do we have? 10 categories. And the categories,
5 villain categories, 5 hero categories of 4 characters each.
What list the categories really quickly, Zach?
The heroes are strikers, blasters, tanks, tricksters, and supports. The villains are the Empire, Scam Beasts, Doomsayers, Ticker Types, and Cashmongers.
Okay, and I believe we're doing 2 variations of these as well. Is that right, Trav?
I believe we are. We're going to think about which ones we're going to do.
Okay, so this is the monochromatic class card with 4 each. You can see on the left, you've got villains, and you've got 2 that you haven't even seen before yet because we haven't announced them to you. And on the right, you've got 4 heroes, 3 of which we've not even introduced to you. So you're probably looking at them going, what the hell are those? I don't know, but they're cool. So, and same as Series 1, you will have a 10% chance of getting a bonus card of a class card. And then within the class cards, if we do a second variation, there'll be a rarity in that as well. But the percent chance of getting a class card is 10%. And if we do another rarity, then it'll roll the dice and determine if you get that higher rarity of class card. Also making a return are stickers. Now, there's a new character on the right you haven't seen before also. You will have a 20% chance of getting a bonus sticker in a hero pack. And then, of course, there are the Secret Smokes, which is another bonus card. So this is now the 3rd potential bonus card. You could theoretically pull an 8-card pack. All 1-of-1s are guaranteed to drop in these phase 1 packs. And we
just to nobody's confused because you've got a wizard out there.
Yeah. There will be no wizard. It'll be all the new heroes and villains. We haven't created any yet, or if we have, I haven't seen them.
Well, we're thinking about different variations.
Right. So the heroes will still be the smoke, right? But the villains are going to be something else.
It'll be something else.
Something else. We're still working on it with 13 days to go. We're working on it because there's a lot to do. And then Electric Genesis resides in the current Series 1 hero pack. So what's going to be in Series 2 hero pack? It's going to be Electric Disciple. And you can't see her yet because she doesn't exist yet. But she will, and she'll be badass. Could you imagine if the same person got Electric Genesis and Electric Disciple?
So nobody?
They can make a little electric babies.
Yeah, they're like little crypto kitties.
You put them together and they do their thing.
No, you do AR and you get to see the whole process.
So theoretically, you could get a 9-card pack. I mean, the odds of that are extremely small. But also the I didn't list it here, but this is where the videos, this collector's edition video cards will drop also. And there's going to be a limited number of them. I have to get to finalize the math, but you will have a chance. And those are extra drops as well. So
now, are those in Heroes and Titan packs, the videos?
No, the videos are only in Heroes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, next up is the 30 card pack, Titan packs, the pre-mints, bonus chance, and the collector's edition in the Titan packs are the action cards. Those are the animated characters from series 1. So there's 1,500 total packs. There it is. 1,200 of them are left. 300 of them were bought in the pre-sale. Those are $24.95 each. Class card chance in a Titan pack is 50%. And sticker chance in a Titan pack is 100%. So you're guaranteed 31 cards for sure.
Have we revealed that guy?
Nope.
Oh, man. He looks pretty strong.
He does. What's his name, Zach?
Big Bad Bullion.
And he's a villain.
He's a reluctant villain. There's going to be more lore about that.
Yeah. He's
found a reluctant villain.
I should have done it with your pinky.
I think like JG seems like a reluctant villain.
So the 1 of 1 in the Titan packs is going to be Res Feed. And this is the Sinister Secret 1 of 1. That is sinister.
What do you guys think of that?
Feel free to unmute or type comments. That's anonymous.
Looks awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
This is Carrie Allen's first time seeing Res Feed.
Evil.
So now you've got
Tales from the Crypt.
2. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how clearly you can guys see this on the Zoom, but me looking at it here, the smoke, it's just so detailed and so beautiful.
This thing takes so much freaking processing power to do. And we thought, you know what? Let's not put the logo on there. Let's just put the name on there. And what's cool is I like the smoke goes over the name. It's almost like this. It's almost like this style right here. Since there's only 20 of them to do, it's like, I'm not sure. It's like that. If each character should have sort of this sinister smoke feel as the 1 of 1, or if this is only the 1 of 1 for Res Feed.
Yeah. I like the other one we were talking about for the villain 1 of 1s, but we don't have that yet. So again, this will, just like the Electric Genesis is only found in a hero pack, Electric Disciples in a hero pack, Sinister Secret Res Feed is found only in a Titan pack. And then, of course, you've also got the action cards that can drop. Finally, the 55 card crate, which you only know so far that the trophies can drop in it. So we're going to reveal the rest of what is in this crate. Well, if it's a gallery crate, clearly must have something to do with art, right? There's 1,000 crates total in phase 1. 800 of them will be available for sale at $44.95. Again, these are all pre-mints. So the big question is...
before you ask the big question, what was funny is Joel goes, before the box was square, and he goes, is there any way that you could, if we had it a little taller, and I just went, Photoshop, went, there you go.
Taller. Photoshop magic.
Yeah.
What's in the box? What's in the box? So we gave a lot of thought to this. We already told you that trophies are the collector's edition. There, by the way, there's a new reveal for you right there. There's a Ms. Stability.
She looks
trophy.
Augmented from previous versions.
Yes, she's got a little bit more on top and the bottom.
Yeah, I think this artist was from Brazil or something, right?
When we talk, the trophies are in it, but in a 55 card pack, if we're not going to put the cards that you find in the Hero and the Titan packs in, what do? Well, the first thing we realized is that in the Hero decks, you have a chance to get 1 of 6 classic art pieces. These beautiful pieces of work that our illustrators did without any nameplates on them. They look so cool. So we thought, well, that's the first thing that should drop out of a gallery set is the remaining 44 heroes from series 1. So all the ones that aren't in the decks as bonus NFTs are now going to be available as classic art in the gallery crates.
And these are going to look like these right here. Think about this. We start thinking, eventually folks are going to have display monitors that they're going to show their NFTs on, right? So we want to make sure really cool ass shit you can have on your display. So think about this as what you're going to want to hang on your virtual display in your hallway or in your living room and down the road.
Maybe in the future, we'll actually have a co-branded Heroes frame, right? That automatically displays, it pulls from the chain, looks at your official Heroes collection and pulls from the art collection and just displays those. So there's series 1. Well, of course, we can't leave series 2 out. So guess what? All 20 heroes and 20 villains are going to be available as classic art in your crates. So that's a total of 84 pieces of art that you can get in your crates. You guys like the classic pieces? Nod, shake your head. Yes, I see heads nodding up and down. Good.
I see everybody who doesn't have their screen on. I felt them nodding.
I felt the nodding. So that's just the beginning, though. You'll have a chance of getting the classic art. As we thought through this piece, we're like, how do we level up this classic art in a way that not only makes the collecting more fun, but adds a bunch of number ones and low mints to the collection? Zach, do you want to kind of talk through the idea before I reveal what it is?
You know, I've always been crazy about collecting things. I'm personally a completionist. I love having full sets of collectible items, and I have ever since I was a kid. Well, I think the number one lesson I learned from watching the wax ecosystem mature over the course of this year has been that I'm not alone in that. And so the concept for this, can I go ahead and do the reveal?
Go ahead.
Okay. The concept for this is that we have 32 unique handcrafted borders for all of the Series 2 characters. And the way that this is going to work is there's 16 that are for heroes and 16 that are for villains.
There we go. 16 unique borders. These are placed on the classic art. So no nameplates. There's nothing. The only thing with a nameplate in the gallery crates are the trophies that have the name at the bottom. But there's no blockchain heroes or villains branding on top. There's no name at the bottom. This is pure artwork. When you pop these crates, you're going to get just beautiful artwork in these frames, which I'm about to show you, which are coming out absolutely amazing.
And this is a shout out to AnyTask right here, because I found somebody to say here, because I'm thinking this is there are going to be over 600 different card versions of these when you get all the different sets, all the different borders, all the different ones. And so we hired somebody for AnyTask, and we got them working on and actually created 5 borders and 100% of the characters.
Well, they're not creating the borders. The borders are created by the artists, but they're slapping
producing
the borders
them, putting the cards together and saving them. Yep.
So there's 4 rarities of borders: common, rare, legendary, and mythic. So let's go ahead and you're going to see some heroes or villains here you haven't seen before. So if it's the first time we show them, Zach, you may as well give a little reveal about who they are. But let's take a look at some of them. This is the Bombing Run border, and I believe that is Van Hodling.
That is Van Hodling. Van Hodling is a professional vampire hunter, and he is the arch enemy of one of the main villains of the set who has not yet been revealed. But you will see more about that rivalry in the near future.
So how many heroes? Now the borders are separated into heroes and villains, so you will not see the same border on a hero and a villain. Is that right?
Ironically, this is actually a villain border that we have on a hero character.
Okay.
So this card will not exist. This is the only time you'll ever see this.
There you go. So Van Hodling will not have a bombing run. Here's the next border you can take a look at. This is Photo Film, and there's Chaos Theory, who you have seen before, who might look a lot like my son. Next up is Clockwork. Now there's another. Who's that?
Array Zero. So Array Zero is a mobile weapons platform in the service of the heroes, whose pilot has elected to remain anonymous. They have never seen this person before.
It's like a blockchain heroes at kind of a thing. Kind of so like our own little Star Wars. Yeah.
An at.
Call them AT. I always call them at-ats.
At squared. So that's a Clockwork border. Next up is a gunmetal border, and who's that?
That is Richard Stahlschold, and he represents the old banking institutions, which makes him one of the premium cashmonger villains.
I've never seen a fat skeleton before.
I know. Trust me, there's a reason for it.
That's good. He's
course
got dollars stuffed in there, I think.
He's big boned. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. What do you guys digging these borders? Yep, I'm seeing the heads.
Yep. Future proofing it, man. Whenever you have a display, you're gonna have it on the wall and like be able to choose. And I saw Will had one that said, "Will you be able to remove the borders?" No, that's why you have those other cards that are the naked versions with no borders that are on there as well. So those cards are in there.
Yeah, the bordered ones are a whole different part of the gallery. There is Big Brother. So if you have the border itself, you could see as the camera is coming off of the wall. And this will look really different on each card. And
every card has 16 border variations.
This one's called Collapse. Is that like buildings collapsing?
Yeah, that's one of my personal favorites.
Really nice.
Kind of looks like they're chomping away at the skyscrapers there.
Yeah.
No, Will, the cards are going to actually be done. You're not going to get a border by itself. That's just showing you what they are. You get them already pre-merged on the cards.
Right. So the card there'll be all of these cards are going to come out, and you're going to get all of these different borders on them in increasing rarities. And then for the mythics, the question is asked, any plans for moving borders? The answer to that question is yes. And it's going to come in the form of mythics. Aurelian, are you here? I know I saw you in the room.
Pumayana.
Yes.
Hey, he's here. This is our
Hello.
French friend who, if you guys remember, last month we did an auction on the Nifty Shopping Network of those really cool wax cards that were animated and holographic. Our artist here, who goes by Pumayana, is actually creating these borders for us. And the one I have to show you is placed on a Genesis card. However, these are not going to appear on Genesis or the first series. They're going to appear on all of the Series 2 heroes and villains. So get ready for this. What do you guys think? Badass? Sick? Whoa. Dope.
Whoa, that's so BA, dude. What? Oh my God. What?
You said that's not going to happen for real? That's not fair.
It'll happen on it'll happen on the new heroes and villains. We just didn't have time yet. He's working on them right now. We've got, what is there, 8 different ones, Zach?
That's right. There's 4 for heroes and 4 for villains.
This is going to be this one here.
Yeah, I have a question because I'm not actually chatted with Pumayana about that. Is there a way each individual one, sometimes the color might clash with the color of the art. Is there a way to sort of do an color overlay on top of those so that those end up matching some theme in the card design?
Yes, we could. Sure.
Yeah. Because I think the one that we just saw, unless there's a reason for the specific gold, it's like seeing some of those that have a feel with that border and the congruent with the art. Those might look pretty awesome too. But I love them. I think these are phenomenal work.
Thank you.
So Jimmy says, will there be any art cards without borders? Yes. The what we showed you before, all of the heroes and villains plus Series 1 heroes, there'll be naked art. So there's really, what's coming in the crates is the naked art from Series 1 and 2, plus the borders, plus the trophies.
Gosh, that looks so badass on a display on the wall.
That's going to look amazing.
I mean, seriously.
Really, really nice. Okay, so that is that phase 1, all about you guys. You've seen what's in them now. Of course, there's a lot that hasn't been revealed for specific heroes and villains. Next week, we'll try to lay everybody else out for you. That's like, since we're putting the whole plan out this week, next week's going to be, here's everything you haven't seen that you're going to find inside the packs in terms of the heroes and villains and variations. Phase 2, take a breath. Appreciate that none of you are leaving. Like, you're all here. And we're so honored by your commitment to this. So thank you.
Yeah, more people keep joining. Actually, the number keeps growing, like Biden votes.
The coolest thing in this entire release is still yet to come, but we're revealing it tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna get to all of it tonight. The coolest, the mechanics are yet to come. The crates are $44.95, 55 cards plus a chance at the bonus collector's edition trophy. All right, phase 2, very similar, except that it's going to be a 24-hour sale. This is an unlimited number of packs so that you guys can buy as many as you want for the process of gifting to your friends. Mints will automatically pick up at the end of phase 1. So let's just say there's a hero card, there's an uncommon, and the last mint of the pre-mints is 300. That means these will mint starting at that as they are opened. So the next one to pop of that card will be 301, 302, 303, just like what we did with series 1, but it'll pick up in phase 2. It won't change anything about what you get in your phase 1 packs. You will have all of the lowest mints. The CE odds are just a little bit lower. Those are the only odds that change. Just a little less of a chance of getting a collector's edition in any of these packs. And these are designed for gifting and one other component to delight you guys, which we will get to in just a little bit. The mission here is friends, and it's all about gifting packs. So I have seen now, and I will actually be able to test the gift net created by our friends at Bounty Block specifically for this later this week. It will be ready for the day of launch. You will be able to go to the site and click start to gift. You'll then be able to go in and pick from your packs. You'll only be able to send one at a time. Okay. And that's okay, because what we really want to do is for you, we would rather you send one pack to 10 individuals than 10 packs to one, right? This is all about bringing in as many people. So you'll click your pack, you'll put in the email of who it's going to, who it's from, and you'll be able to put in a custom message. They'll get an email, and it'll be something like this, but with Blockchain Heroes branding on it and your own custom message. They will click claim now. It will take them directly to the site to log in with a Wax wallet. And if they don't have one, they don't have to go to Wax.io to set it up. The pop-up will be right there. They can click on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, put an email in, whatever, and then boom, they're ready to open their pack. Instructions will be provided. We want to make it as easy as possible, and we need your cooperation.
I think it should have said, welcome, Mike, Jimmy. Should have said Jimmy, not Mike. Who the hell's Mike?
The big goal is to get 5,000 people onboarded. Is that possible? I think so. Here's how we get there. 500 people were able to purchase Series 1 packs. And the reason there was only 500 is because we had problems. That was in the day where there was issues in launching stuff and we overwhelmed the servers. We're launching everything on Atomic Hub. Everything has gone super smooth on Atomic. We calculate that we would have had about 800 people did we not have those issues with the pack sale. So let's just say there's 500. You're one person. If everybody were to get 10 hero packs, send them to 10 friends. That's how we get from 500 to 5,000 people. We want to blow this up and make this the mainstream adoption tipping point for Wax, where we bring in people who are utterly, they could be clueless, but they trust you. And because you enjoy collecting, you think they're going to enjoy collecting. So in phase 2, we want to make it easier for you guys to get these packs. So what we're going to do is phase 2 prices are going to drop. It's going to be $3.95 for a hero pack, $23.95 for a Titan, and $42.95 for a gallery crate. Because the idea here is that we want to make it even more affordable for you to gift them. Remember, these packs are not going to have the low mints in them. They're not going to have any one-of-one cards in them. So They are going to have other stuff in them, but you get a price break on this here, and we hope that that will encourage you even more to purchase these during the part of the sale. That's phase 2. Phase 3 looks like this. Your friends are getting packs. This was a problem we realized we had 2 weeks ago when we were thinking about this. Phase 2 ends. There's no more packs available after the 24-hour sale. You're sending them to friends. Your friends come to open it. They open it and they're like, all right, well, now what? Where do I get more packs? Wait, I got to go in the secondary market and buy them at a markup? That doesn't sit well.
Yeah, I was like, we were like, man, like seriously, they just got this thing, and now it's like we just created all these new consumers potentially that can't buy anything.
Right. So the only way to solve that problem is through phase 3. Phase 3 solves this new collector problem. And what we're going to do is we're going to have an open store so that anybody who wants to come buy additional packs, they can do it. And that's really what we want to get at. They come in, they open their first pack, and they're like, oh, damn, look at that. I want to get some more. Then they could simply go in, pick up a couple more packs, right? The CE odds, again, are a bit lower in this open store phase. These are designed for new collectors, but we don't want to leave you guys out. We want to make sure there's another treat in there for you should you want to buy additional packs, and we think you will. We're going to tell you why. So are there any questions about these 3 phases? If you have them, go ahead and ask them.
Yeah, the question that I saw was, if I want to gift one to each person, can I just send to one email instead of having to have them open up 3 wax wallets?
You can only send 1 pack per, but they don't have to open up a new wallet. Once they've got a wallet, it just
allows us to claim them just like you can a regular.
Right. It's just a claim link, just kind of like, any other claim link we've done before. So you just click and go.
Good question.
Excellent question. All right, so let's take a look at some of the mechanics here. So far in Series 1, we've been very committed to bringing additional value to the set. And in Update 1.1, the Vortex, we took 20,000 cards out of the set, commons. In Update 1.4, we took 10,000 commons and 5,000 uncommons. That was the Forge. In Update 1.6, we estimate by the time it's closed, we'll have burned 2,000 rares. The set started at 125,000 cards, not counting stickers, class cards, bonus cards, and it should finish around 88,000, which is really not a lot of cards by the time.
Yeah, some of those, I feel like 14% of those still aren't even open yet.
Right. So what we are introducing with this is super exciting. We saw M Blue do something with his art uplift art sale that we really liked and thought, you know what, we pioneered the burn, right? We did the burns before anybody else on wax. We had Jonah and Fabian code specific custom work for us to do the Vortex and the Forge and advanced enchanting. But we want to bring value to this set in an ongoing way where the burns are not necessarily specific to a certain time. So from the beginning, the moment you open packs, there will be a new burn mechanism. Each rarity of cards that you have can ascend to another rarity, and full collection burns will give you the maximum reward. What does that look like? It's in 2 parts. Part 1 is ascending cards. You'll be able to take 5 of any variation, any rarity, and burn them, and then you will get a random next level card. So 5 commons. You can see I've got heroes and villains. Well, actually, I've just got heroes there, I think. But you could take any combination of heroes or villains, burn them together, and you will get a next level random from the set of 40 uncommon card. 5 commons is 1 uncommon. 5 uncommons equals 1 rare. 5 rares equals 1 epic. 5 epics nets you a new legendary, and 5 legendaries get you a new mythic. That means you can hold on to your low mints, and if you get packs for yourself during phase 2 or 3 during the open sale, you can burn them. And this is, you could say, well, there's a lot of cards in 3 phases. Yes, until you look at this mechanic and realize, oh damn, people are going to be burning 5 at a clip for a new one, and then 5 more for a new one, and that supply is just going to go brrr. And any time you want to have more cards to burn until we close the open store, which we don't know when that will be yet, you'll have opportunity to find more cards to ascend.
In the chat, Skiven3 asks, the burns are guaranteed, or will there be a chance to lose cards and get nothing?
The burns are guaranteed. You will burn, you will get 5, and these are all series 2. Okay, you won't be burning series 1 cards. Any series 2, out of the 40 commons, burn any combination of them, you will get a new random uncommon with the next mint level, right? They won't be pre-minted. 5 uncommons, 1 rare. 5 rares guarantees you an epic. 5 epics guarantees you a legendary, and 5 legendaries will guarantee you a new mythic. No chance of losing it. Okay, so that is upgrading your cards. You can mint any combination of series 2 heroes or villains. A new random upgraded card will be the next mint after the pre-minted set, whatever the next number available is, and there is no limits to the number of cards you can upgrade in the number of times you could participate. This is how you get higher level cards, and we bring the supply down, even though there are 3 phases of this. All clear on that? Good. Okay. The new burn mechanic of phase 2 is also extremely interesting.
Yeah. Only 25 more slides left, guys.
Yeah, we're getting there. Some really good, amazing stuff coming.
We haven't gotten to the good stuff yet.
Right. So in this case, you will take 20 heroes or 20 villains of any rarity, a full set of them you will burn. So all 20 heroes, not duplicates, all 20 of them, or all 20 villains of any rarity, burn a full set of them to create a brand new collector's edition card. So what's going to happen here is these are going to be amazing new cards that are going to be minted in order of creation. Earlier, I said you might want to hustle to do some stuff. This is going to be the hustle mechanic right here, because the first person to burn a 20 common heroes, a whole set of all 20 of them, is going to get a new common collector's edition mint number 1. And the second person to do it will get mint number 2. Same thing for uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So full set of 20 heroes or 20 villains, 20 commons equal 1 common CE in whatever the next available mint is, starting at 1. 20 uncommons equal 1 uncommon collector's edition. 20 rares equal rare. 20 epics equal the 1 epic collector's edition. And then if you got the cojones to burn a full set of legendaries, you will be rewarded with a legendary collector's edition.
Now think of this right here. There's 20 new heroes. There's 20 new villains. There's 40 cards in a complete set. But we're saying, hey, 20 heroes or 20 villains equals this.
Yes, you will not be minting trophies. You will not be minting action cards. You will be minting a new collector's edition that we have not shown you yet. There will be 5 heroes and 5 villains. So when you burn, it'll be the same hero. Like Zach, you could even tell them what are the list of heroes and villains for each rarity.
I'm sorry, are you asking me to just list out all the heroes versus all the villains?
Well, the collector's editions that we decided that there was, what is the common collector's edition hero? What is the uncommon?
Right. Yeah, I've got that list here. Okay, so the common hero will be Sentinel 256, and the common villain will be Whisper. We haven't revealed either of those yet. The uncommon hero will be Mina Sherry. The uncommon villain will be Encrypt Keeper. You're familiar with both of those. Admiral Banks will be the rare hero. Lady Iris, the rare villain. Those are both to be revealed. Grand Auditor will be the epic hero. Nathan Nice will be the epic villain. You haven't seen Grand Auditor yet. And then Disciple will be the legendary hero, and Resfeed, of course, the legendary villain.
And the coolness of the collector's edition will increase with the 5 levels. So this is going to be a race to burn full sets. Now we've got 2 mechanics that are going to bring a lot of cards out of supply on an ongoing basis. These burns will be available at any time. So that's really going to help to drive these packs as well.
And don't we have somebody badass like creating these cards?
We do. In fact, hopefully we have the time, but Pumayana is, we're going to be talking afterwards, because that's the next step is after he's done.
So you know they're going to be badass. It's just complete, just spatial geometry, all kinds of crazy awesomeness.
Yes, they will.
There you go. They will be.
Yeah. Oh, the blockchain border was created. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's going to be great stuff. So these mechanics are going to be not KH4, not 20 common heroes plus 20 common villains. It's one or the other. So 20 heroes of the same rarity will get you a hero CE. 20 villains complete set of whatever rarity will get you a very specific collector's edition villain. So there's 10 hero and villain collector's editions, 5 of each.
And the code will not allow you to sort of cross streams like that. So it'll be like, oh, only villains are available. These are the only ones that are available for you to do the complete set burns. You have to go
burn page will be in the tools section. You will not be able to mix heroes and villains. You will know very specifically what you're burning for. You will know what the 5 heroes are and the 5 villains, and each one is tied. So the epic villain collector's edition is a very specific villain. The rare hero collector's edition is a very specific hero. So those are the ones. There's 10 of them. They'll be minted in that order. And those are under construction at the moment. So can't show you those yet, but they will be there in the packs. All right. As if that's not enough. As you scale Mount Doom, we have come up with the ultimate hero reward for you guys.
You're going to want to sit down for this one, Will.
Zach.
And happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Will. Zach, what is an artifact?
One of the characters to whom you have not yet been introduced is named Admiral Banks. Admiral Banks is sort of a representation of the DeFi power that blockchain gives us. Well, he commands an interstellar navy of spaceships, and before he actually came to discover the planet on which the heroes operate and joins the blockchain heroes, the reason that he was commanding his navy out into space was in order to find these 9 artifacts of ascension. And they are these ancient cosmic relics, the purpose of which has not yet been identified. But it is believed that collecting all of them may allow those of powerful spirit to become true heroes.
So these are 3. We have 9 of them that are being created. Each one is unique. The artifact of greed, the artifact of wrath, the artifact of noise. These are 3 of the 9 artifacts that are going to drop in the set. And this is where we're going to next level this shiz. When I said blow your mind, this is what I was talking about. 9 artifacts in all, and here's how you get them. During phase 1, artifact 1 will only drop from a hero pack. Nowhere else, unless you get it on the secondary market. During phase 1, artifact 2 will only drop from a Titan pack in phase 1. Artifact 3 will only drop from a gallery pack. Now, I think you guys are tracking with me and know where I'm going. This is where we bring additional value to you guys for phase 2 and 3 beyond burning cards. During phase 2, in the hero packs is the only place you will find artifact 4. Titan packs, the only place you will find artifact 5. In gallery packs, crates, sorry, the only place you will find artifact 6.
And those are actually going to be 3 completely different artifacts. These just
Right.
showing you an example of what
We only have 3 that are done. They're all going to look different. They're all going to have different names. They're all going to be unique. So you know where we're going with this. Phase 3, the open store sale, hero packs will contain artifact 7. Titan packs will contain artifact 8. And gallery crates will include artifact 9. You will never find a artifact number 3 in a phase 2 hero pack. You will never find artifact 1 in a phase 3 crate. They're all very specific, so you know what you're going for to complete your collection. These are the drop rates to find an artifact in any of these various packs or crates. It's the same across all 3. 2% to get artifact 1, 4, or 7 in a hero pack, 6.6% to get those, and then 10% chance to get those remaining artifacts in those 3 phases. These are bonus cards. There is a limited number of them, however. There is 100 of each artifact in the set, period, paragraph, and a statement. 100 of each of them will exist. So that means the pre-mint is here, the pre-minted ones. There's going to be 100 artifact 1s, 100 artifact 2s, and 100 artifact 3s in the complete phase 1 sale. And then so on for phase 2 and so on for phase 3. Once 100 have dropped from phase 2 or 3, no more can come, 100 of each one. That clear? All right.
Yes, sir, Lord Joe Com.
So what that means is 100 complete sets can be made, right? There's 100 of each artifact. There's 9 artifacts. That means 100 complete sets of artifacts can be created. So once you have all 9 artifacts, you get to roll the dice. You burn them all in a tool that we will have for burnifying the artifacts. What happens next? Well, if you don't get the ultimate prize, you have a 90% chance to get a 1 of 1 ascended artifact. There's 9 artifacts. That means there's going to be 1 of these randomly. You get all 9 of them, you go to burn them, and you don't get the big prize, you still get something badass. You get an ascended artifact. That is a 1 of 1, never to be duplicated.
There is a lore reason for this. The lore reason is that burning all 9 artifacts is a test of your soul. And if you do not possess that 10% that will succeed and get you the big prize, the artifact receives the power that you might otherwise have received. And that's what makes these so special.
That's some fancy shit right there, Mr. Zach Hoff. That was good.
So, these are just as, this is the reward. This is the reward for failing, right? Which is, it's as rare as any secret smoke or, secret sinister res feed or electric disciple.
Before you reveal this, you might want to have everybody turn on their microphones.
All right. We want to hear your reactions to this one. So you guys feel free to unmute, because you're probably wondering by now what happens if you succeed. I think we need a little fanfare. Probably getting demonetized.
That band is great.
Right? Aren't they good? Okay, gang. If you succeed, you have a 10% chance to get your own hero or villain card in the Blockchain Heroes Megaverse.
No, yes, let's go. Yes.
and you will
Will
have
that be the
totally
next series?
ascended.
Awesome.
So to be perfectly clear, what this means is that if you receive the Artifact of Ascension, which is the 10% chance reward for combining the other 9 artifacts, you will work directly with me to collaborate on your character idea, which will be rendered using one of our artists, and your lore will be integrated into the Megaverse.
And that will be for Series 3?
So TBD, either a Series 3, a mini set, or individual releases, that we'll do. We need to see how quickly they happen. Because here's the deal. There's 100 opportunities. The odds of 100 people collecting full sets are really small, right? We figure that there'll be 50 burns of the full sets of artifacts, leading to about 5 cards. Could be less, could be more. I mean, certainly we'll make good on it. If all 10 of them somehow arrive, 100 burns, 10% of them should succeed RNG wise. It could end up being 12, right? It's totally random. There's there's got to be a limit, because there's only 9 artifacts that can ascend. It's a hard limit. So once 10 are done, that's it. And if 10 aren't,
a lot of people saying they don't have the money for every kind of pack that's going to be across all 3 phases. I want to point out, because the artifacts are in such a limited supply, even if you don't want to go for the artifacts yourselves, you can bet on them being worth quite a pretty penny on the secondary market for those who are going after the Artifact of Ascension.
We would think so. I mean,
I would say that is not financial advice, because we are not NFT financial advisors.
Correct.
That is also true. So there will definitely be, other badges and stuff that we're going to include. But for taking part, Will says, will there be a prize? Yeah, your prize is that ascended artifact if you don't get the ultimate reward. If your 10% chance doesn't succeed, you're getting that 1 of 1 artifact. So, definitely it's going to take persistence, and it's going to take some cojones to make the burn, but some of you are going to do it, and it's going to be awesome.
So basically the first 9 people to fail are ones that are going to get that ascended artifact?
Yeah, it's going to have to be. That's how it's going to have to be. Yeah.
There you go, folks.
There it is.
The race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch.
You will be a part of the Megaverse, a hero or a villain. You'll be able to decide which you want to be, and villains are welcome here. And come up with a character that's awesome enough. We'll have it custom designed per the specs that you and Zach work out, and you will be forever part of the Megaverse.
We gotta have Jimmy. You gotta make it happen. There's got to be a Jimmy hero.
There has to be a Jimmy card.
Captain Jimmy.
Jimmy.
All right.
Like me.
There you
go. Let's take a look at a couple more things before we close out, because we're at an hour and a half. Advanced Enchanting, 87% of dust has been burned. Everybody who is still holding dust, you got a non-transferable Nifty mail today, an NFT mail from us telling you time is running out. Once the event is over, then these odds don't matter anymore, because you will not be able to burn your rare cards or your dust. The leaderboard is looking like this right now. There's actually, I think we've had 120 people participate. So there will be prizes to be given when the event is over. And it will end on December 9th, next Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern. It's closed. Doesn't matter if they're all burned or not. So if you have dust left over, I'm keeping one of each just for sentimental reasons, because I love them so much. But if you don't use them and you intend to combine with a rare card by next Wednesday at 12 noon, then they're just pretty pictures. It won't have any more utility.
Love it.
How many of the 500 enchanted cards have been minted? That's a good question. You can go to the hero tools on Atomic and go to collections and then pick Enchanted, and you will see all the cards that have been created.
And you can count them your damn self.
Count them yourself. Nifty Box memberships still available. Most of the Kings are gone. There's a few Kings left, and there are stars available. I think we're at 92 Kings and 144 stars out of a cap of 100 and 250. And of course, those of you who are getting Nifty Boxes, you know that we just keep deliverifying for you.
I mean, what was the math on that? I think you dropped like 27 days or something out of 30.
On this?
Yeah, in November.
Yeah, I probably need to reprice it. I don't know. I'll work on it. One more.
No, I was just saying you probably dropped.
Oh, dropped. Yeah. Not quite. I want to say in November, probably at least 20, maybe 22.
Okay.
I know I'm always dropping stuff. If you haven't participated to get the exclusive founders cards yet, blog.bcheroes.com/fans, tweet, amplify, make videos, and you can get stuff and things. And next on Friday, 2 days from now, we will be auctioning off the 5 mythic freedom cards during the Nifty Show. The auction will take place on Atomic Hub. They'll be set up as auctions so you can bid on them. And we've got some great guests coming up. We've got Alex from Rarible, and we've got Michael from Alien Worlds are going to be on the Nifty Show Friday. If it's not on your calendar yet, please put every Friday at 5 Eastern on your calandra. And we have another big partner card to announce next week. Another one. It's a big one. Huge.
The one that's coming is not just going to be a partner card. It's going to be something that is unprecedented in the NFT space, insofar as I am aware.
I love doing that unprecedented stuff.
I like the use of the word insofar. Like, wow, that's like that's good. Nicely done.
Good job, Zach.
Thanks.
Insofar.
Words and stuff is good for you calm folks.
We like to word.
It's good.
All right. And finally, let me see if I can find. Where is my thing? I thought I created a thing. All right. If I didn't, I'll create a thing now. The free NFT drop for this week for all of you attending is an Electroman sticker, which I will drop when we're done. But I'm not seeing. I thought I created a form. Let's see if I can locate it. Where's my damn form? Aha, found it. All right. I'm going to drop this into the Zoom. Put your name in the Zoom meeting and your Wax wallet address. One per person, please. Don't be greedy, because heroes ain't greedy. And I'm dropping it into the Zoom right now. Go fill out the form. Do it. Get an Electroman sticker. They will be minted randomly. So you might get a number 1. You might get a number 80. I don't know. And that is 115 slides. Thank you very much.
Was that enough shit for one presentation show, guys? Is that enough? Wow. That was awesome.
All right. Questions, comments. Feel free to open up your, I will add yours, Dane. I got it. I got you covered. Let's see.
Now we got to actually do all those things you said we were going to do.
We got a lot of things to do. All right, Dane, I got you covered in here in the forum, so you're all set. Yes, it's always important to hang to the end, Orlando. If anybody wants to come on and say any words, feel free to unmute and do so. Something about worded out, and I got dinner on the way. Actually,
did you order tacos?
Doors. No tacos, sliders.
You did not get the link. Just scroll up above. The link was there. There it is. I will copy and paste the link again for your ease.
It was at my
I
door.
can scroll up.
Sliders.
Very nice.
I'll slide them down my throat.
Hey, we're glad you guys are enjoying this, because it's like there's so many people in the space doing awesome stuff, and it's like it's like rising tide lifts all the boats, and it's been awesome. I got a big shout out to Jonathan, man, for staying the whole time. It's almost 2 a.m. for him now. So thank you for tuning in.
I really appreciate you guys bringing us on board, and we look forward to hopefully releasing more cards with you guys.
That's good. Did you put your address in to get your NFT?
Absolutely.
Very nice. Love it.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to leave the forum open for just a few minutes. Patrick, will open store keep packs at higher price to keep fan packs keep better value, or am I greedy? So, the goal here is to onboard new people. The reason that the prices are higher on phase 1 is because it's a few things. One, all of the pre-mints are in there, so all of the number 1s are there. Reason number 2 is you've got better odds on the collector's editions as well. And reason number 3 is all of the 1-of-1s are in those sets. So, I feel like giving the discount to phase 2 and phase 3 makes a lot of sense. Phase 2, because we want to make it a little, less expensive for you guys to be able to buy packs for friends, family, and associates and peers and enemies. It's a great opportunity to buy them for enemies and make friends of them, because that's what heroes do. And
yeah, like whoever bullied you and took your lunch money, just send them a Blockchain Heroes thing.
Yeah, they might even give you your money back, or they might come beat you up. I don't know. And then phase 3, we have not settled on keeping the price lower, but leaning that way because we're onboarding new people. Like let's give them opportunity. They save a little bit of money. They're not getting any of the low mints. They're not getting the 1-of-1s. So good deal. Okay, I see you guys typing addresses into the Zoom. Can you fill out the form instead? The form is not that. That's somebody's address. The form is...
Trick says one of the person that took my money was a fungible.
Oh, man. Who said that? Strick's got jokes over there, man.
He's been on fire
punny.
tonight.
He's very punny.
That is good.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner, gang. Thanks for sticking with us and for being part of this community. Start making a list of who's naughty and who's nice that you want to gift your gift packs to after you get your own, and just start thinking about who's it going to be, who am I going to gift stuff to, and help us make this a success. We can only do so much on this end, and we feel like we're giving it our all. We really need you to come through and let's bring people in. We're going to keep doing what we can to market and also bring new people in. But we need you. We need you so much.
And these new packs are going to be fun to open. There's going to be some cool stuff you guys see on those.
Oh yeah,
totally. You enjoyed opening up Titans and Heroes, which 86% of those packs are opened. These are going to be really fun.
Right on. All right. I think that is gonna do it for us.
I would say this, just sell some Bitcoin and stack up on some wax. The price of Bitcoin is high right now.
That's financial advice.
It's not financial advice, by the way. That's just speculation recommendations.
Right on. All right. I'm gonna end it, gang. Thank you.